2K Sports, Damon Bruce here. The deciding game of the Eastern Conference First Round Series. It's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the
Detroit fans already at a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. It's been absolute war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6. Right here on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. You take a look at the Pistons. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset.
Well, there's some pressure here. Okay. Because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out on the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game at.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Number 37. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Ball's not loose. 14 feet away. That's good. And here are the Pistons now. 4-point game. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, and smarts.
Shooting that first free throw. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the middle. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Number 25. Standing step back James.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Dillon. Number 37. Brings it to beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
As they sit on the brink of elimination, I asked him if he sensed any nerves in the locker room. He assured me that no matter what the situation, he's got a group of guys that are up for any challenge. And with a win here, that challenge will become a whole lot easier for them.
Thanks again, Doris.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Here's Dillon. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Inside. There's the current 2-minute.
He's got a few more of those in him. This lead will really start shrinking.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Number 37. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He's the most reliable shot in the world. You know that.
from 14. Here's Humphrey. Swings the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
He hits both from the strike. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Steele. Gets another look and hits.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now the pass to Hart. Fires for 3. They get it again. Humphrey lays it up and punts it in. He's got 6.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy pickup.
Shoots. Cleveland gets it back. Offensive foul. Goes up again, and that's good for 2.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Pistons trail by 8. And there's a shot to finish it off. That's a manic dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy on the floor.
That will give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole with.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will. Well, no excuses there. I got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. The Pistons second.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Cleveland leading by 4. Number 37. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great ball handlers in this league. Watch what he's able to do with this team. How hard he makes it for the defense to stay open.
Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
Good on the second free throw.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Pass to Phillips. Defended by Miller. Fades away. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Buries the jump shot. He has 5.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable and wanted to talk it over.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. .133 left to play in the first. Hart, defended by Williamson. Shot from 16. Second shot opportunity. And it is 5 on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 3. 2:10 left to play here in the first. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
So it's Detroit now. They set the pick. Here's Hart. Bangs home the perfect.
The screenplay worked ideally there. I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Pass to Williamson. Will not go. This is off the front out. Detroit squad 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. Here's Humphrey, and he hits it to tie the game. 10 points for him.
Well, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And there's the pass to Rick. Here's Williamson. That three off the mark. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Number 37. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's going up in the scorecard when you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
And for Cleveland, then it's Dillon in at 7. Number 37. And on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. The Pistons leading. Number 25. Defended by Williamson. Lock at 6. Shoots a finger, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance or not for a three-point play.
Well, he's got a real comfort level with the mid-range game. I mean, he's got the ability not to let the defense bother him when he's locked into that shooting zone.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Pistons have looked built around it. They're perfect in four attempts. And so it's Cleveland with it. And we play through the first minute here in the second. And that one's good. Daniels.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And Detroit has possession. Number 25. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Cavaliers trailing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Daniels passes to Dillon. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
The Cavaliers shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Second free throw, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Floats one. That's good. Ford's got 4 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Latrey hits the bucket.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
He's covered by Daniels. Got a piece of it. And it's on a bound to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Number 25. That one off the back iron and out.
No breathing room at all to take.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. dishes it to Daniels. For three, another three for Cleveland.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Pistons trailing. This is it to four. Three-pointer. Shots good. Both have 7 now in this quarter.
With a slow start, he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Pass to Dillon. This one for three, and the shot is good. He's got 6.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Humphrey, defended by Lane. Humphrey, soft, touch off the base. Cleveland's been a sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And the pass to Dillon. A solo fast break. Here's Phillips. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. And some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Shoots from the line. Misses off the left iron.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Passes to Dillon. Releases. And again, it's Cleveland. So it's Detroit now. Here's Humphrey. That's good. He's got 14.
Those defenders look like they're kind of gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start